We've had some massive wins, and we've had a few losses. But we do a couple of things. Number one is I like using a fund because it creates diversity for an investor. And so, where you may have a operator that puts a single asset in each investment, so investors come in for a single asset. If that asset fails or something happens, something catastrophic happens there, you've got single asset risk. Whereas in a fund, I've had a fund. In fact, I've got a fund open right now that lost a multifamily asset. It was an asset that was a really good asset. It was a smaller multifamily asset, but it was a really good asset in what was a good location when we purchased it. But with all the border issues that were going on with previous administrations, it ended up being about a mile away from a shelter that was taking on illegal immigrants. And that shelter then, after about a week, was pushing people out onto the streets, just to keep capacity. Well, there was a vacant lot next to this multifamily property, and ultimately that's where the undocumented immigrants started moving to, and they created a homeless encampment there, and it became a massive problem for this specific asset. But being that this asset was in a fund, we walked away from that asset because we were starting to put good money at bad. Walked away from it, and the fund still has double-digit